Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time by Andy. I hope you guys are doing really well. I am going to do a spread on Kim Kardashian and how is she truly feeling about this dating situation. Ex-husband is, or soon to be, is dating, and so is she. So how is it going? How is it going, and what does she expect? I know that she has publicly said she felt like a loser for now 3 failed marriages. So let's get some energy on it. Energy on Kim. Kim Kardashian. Here we go. Kim Kardashian. The energy on Kim. Here we go. So far, the first card, 8 in reverse. So it's not something she can overcome. They both walked away from each other, and it's not something they're going to change. So she realizes it's completely over. And we have here, she does feel like her cups are filled, though. She's got lots of opportunities, so she's not too concerned. And we've got here, but she's having issues balancing her energy. It's not an easy situation for her to do, and with the partnership in reverse, even though she knows she's got lots of opportunities. And he is no longer in control of her. Yep, she publicly said that she could not chase him around and be the wife that he needed, which was he needed someone to follow him everywhere he went. She did not like the constant moving around. She just wanted to stay put in her home state. Which she had a problem with Chris Humphries too. She did not want to leave and move to the Midwest. I think he was from Ohio. So she's going to push forward, going to move forward regardless, and he is no longer the main man in her life. He's no longer in control. And she does feel, though, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that things are not completely evolving forward with them. So they're not evolving forward, and the cycle is broken. So the cycle has broken between them. And we have here Ace of Pentacles, new romance, someone new coming in, new energy coming in for her. Ace of Pentacles can also equal a death. So hopefully that doesn't end up being that, but it is probably just new boyfriend, new relationship, and money. So Page of Cups. So she knows that it's hard on the kids. It's not a good situation for the children. And we have here, she's aware of the problems and struggles that they're going to be facing. She's not in the dark. She knows what's going to end up happening. And the Judgment in reverse. So she doesn't think that, that is self-doubt. Self-doubt and inner critic here. So she is definitely being a little harsh on herself due to the 3rd failed marriage. So she got that she has that inner critic and her ego basically being her worst enemy and beating herself up. And we have here dishonesty. There's been a lot of dishonesty in the marriage. And with the King of Pentacles, there's been some dishonesty there. And it is just to a lesser degree of a tower crashing moment because she was expecting it. They've been on the rocky situation for quite some time. Fully expected on both parties, and he expected it as well. They're both going inward, looking at themselves and staying focused on what they need to do next, trying to be wise with their next path, where they're going to go. So that is going inward. Regarding the getting out of stormy waters with each other and trying to create harmony despite the fact that they did split up. They're trying to go into retreat mode, stay away from each other right now so they can do some healing, so they are not together in close proximity. And we have here the Magician in reverse. So that is manipulation. So there's some level of manipulation that's going down here. But they both feel that this is the right thing to do, that they should not be together, and that the King of Swords in reverse, he is not talking to her. He has been silent mode for quite some time. And that did come out publicly, that she could not get him to talk to her. He was out in Montana, living there while she was living in LA. And the conflicts in reverse. The conflicts have come to an end. They're now trying to come to a peaceful resolution. And we have here with the Knight of Wands, he's not chasing after her. He's not coming towards her, and he has no desire to. And we have Devil energy between the two of them. So willing to do anything for their own personal gain, which has created some loss and illness here. And we have here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. He is no longer her knight in shining armor here with the money. So she knows she is solo independent, and it happened quite slowly. It didn't happen super fast because the 8 in reverse, and it's not going to overcome the situation. And so she realizes that, and she would like to overcome it, but right now they're not overcoming it. Upright is overcoming it. It's not something she can overcome quickly. It's going to be a slow heal. A slow heal that he is not her knight in shining armor here. And we have here healing. She's healing. She's in healing mode, and there's no longer that feeling of loss. She's kind of coming to terms with it, that he is no longer in the home, and that there was a rock bottom situation that occurred, and they both worked hard to try and keep it together, but both felt self-imposed restriction, especially her, because she did not want to travel everywhere he wanted to go. And it is not a good situation for the children. Page of Pentacles. It's just not something that the kids are going to be able to handle too well. It's not happy news. Upright pages, there's happy news. It is very negative news on the end for the children. It's very sad, and it's not thoughtful in terms of the kids. So not a good situation for the kids. And justice, cause and effect. It was just cause and effect with the whole situation. And King of Wands in reverse. He is no longer the creator, the fire starter in her life anymore like he had been. That position has been removed. And with the 3 of Wands, they're both looking for opportunity to see what they can create for themselves and trying to remain strong. And we also have here the Wounded Warrior. But that Wounded Warrior is not healed yet. It is too fresh. Neither one of them are currently healed. And they're both looking at what kind of partnerships they can acquire, and what kind of communication they can acquire in partnerships. So there's communication, and it's a fork in the road, basically. And so trying to create some balance as well between the two of them. And we have here, it did not work out. They tried working on it. They worked hard. They tried to overcome it, but they were unable to. And that is why they're divorced. She is a financially independent woman. She has always been financially independent prior to meeting him, but it was not victorious. The union was not victorious. And we have here the 2 of Wands. So there's back to that fork in the road. They were not victorious, so they had to create this fork in the road. You go your way, I go my way. And then we have here, in order so the family can actually be happy, because they were unhappy. And she says, I'm self-sufficient. Before I met you, I'm still self-sufficient. I don't need you. You go your own way. I go my way. And which then creates her to have to create and spark new creative ideas to continue with her self-sufficiency and to remain strong for the children and inspired. So she's trying to remain inspired and energetic. She's trying not to be nostalgic. She's trying to shut down this whole harmonious aspects of the life that they had together. She wants to mentally shut it down, is how I feel. And she is now focused on finding new love, because she doesn't like being alone. She doesn't want to be alone. She's going to focus on new love. And she is not focused on greed, because she has her wealth. She doesn't need it now at this point in time in her life. For stability, she just doesn't need it, and it's just really not what she wants right now. She's just not ready to date, is what I'm feeling. I think she's going through the motions, but not truly emotionally invested, because it's not her heart's desires. It doesn't emotionally fill her, and she's not getting pleasure from it. And we have here, because the family is in reverse, with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So that is just, a negative situation, and it is ending closure. Which partnership, lovers in reverse. And that is selfish. She feels it's selfish of the two of them to go their separate ways. And she is not communicating with him right now. They're just not in very, very poor communication right now. And the love is in reverse as well on his end. So he's not communicating, plus he's not giving her any love. And she is very disconnected from the situation, trying to stay disconnected. And we have here, she is the wounded warrior, trying to remain strong, looking and waiting. Just one more push, shove. I will succeed, defiance, and victory. I will become victorious eventually. I'm not there yet, but I will be. And the final card is it removed a burden. It was a burden being married to him, and that burden is now gone. There's no longer this burden, oppression in her life. Yikes. Wow. So that is the stack. Oh, geez. Woo, got through that. Look at that. It tells a story. Yes, it does. So let's do some Lenormand here. Lenormand under the rose. Nope, this one's the regular Lenormand. Here we go. Kim and Kanye, what is going to come down the road? What will happen? They're both dating different people. He's dating a supermodel that used to be with the guy that did, that was supposedly romantically involved with Lady Gaga, but he wasn't. His ex, who he had a child with, is dating him. So let's see, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? What is on the horizon with Kanye and Kim and their relationships? What will occur? Here we go. We've got here, gonna look out, better watch out for your surroundings. Look out for your surroundings and the cross. The cross also can involve marriage. The cross also is burden, pain, and suffering. It's burdening issues. So they do have to be careful of their surroundings, where they go, because everywhere they go, people are going to snap pictures of them. And so they got to be aware of their surroundings, and it's a burdening issue. It's a burdening issue talking about their new dating life because they've got kids involved. And this is sticking out, going to take it. And that's a new lease on life. New lease on life. Yeah, kind of sad. I was actually hoping they'd stay together. And lack of they're not socializing together. It's in reverse. So they're not socially together or linked at all during this. And it's not a pure situation with this card here. The lily is purity and sex, and they're no longer intimate together, obviously. And they don't really want people knowing their business in terms of that, I would say, with this in reverse. And so they want to keep all that private. So, yeah, and not socially connected. And under the surface, what do I have here? They are aware of problems and struggles that are going to come forward. They're not in the dark. They've, been down. She's been down that road before, so it's not her first time. And they both went down their own path. Just both went their own ways. So let's get some cards here. Kipper. Let's get some Kipper on the situation. Here we go. We've got here, he wants to be the main male. Oh, wow. And he may end up with some bad health. He does have bipolar disorder and lovers. So he is going to transfer his negative bad health, which is bipolar disorder, is going to affect this new relationship. It's not going to stop. And he likes being high honor. He likes to be seen as high honor, high vibe, high society individual. So he likes to still remain in the spotlight. And we also have here privileged lady. He wants to make that new girl his privileged lady. So he's really into her. Doesn't seem like Kim's really into what she's doing, but he's really into this. So that's what that's saying there. How will it pan out? How will this relationship pan out? Anderson Cooper, I think it is. No. God, I forgot his name. Anyways, devil in reverse, inability to change. He will not be able to change his ways, so he's still going to remain bipolar. It looks like four-leaf lucky clover. They're going to be unhappy together. There won't be stability. And it's looking like that there's going to be some holding back going on. And the 6 in reverse, so there will not be harmony in reverse, and it's also my antisocial personality card. parasitic card, and straight razor. So it looks like they will not work out. They will break up. This relationship with this top model is not going to go to fruition. Calculating these comes to, let's see, 11, 22. Comes to 22. 22 comes to 6 of diamonds, hand in hand. Right now, they're hand in hand in unity, but they're going to break up. They're going to both say, this isn't a stable relationship. I don't feel so lucky. There's an inability to change here. There's holding back. We have here the antisocial personality card, the jealousy issues, jealousy controlling issues, and a straight razor. So it's not going to pan out. So this new lady friend he has will be probably the one to break up with him. So that's how I see it. I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye.